Welcome to the Economic Bulletin. The World Bank has cut its global growth forecast for 2025 to 2.4%, down 0.4 percentage points, citing rising U.S. tariffs, trade tensions, and policy uncertainty. Global trade is now expected to grow just 1.8%, nearly half the 2024 rate. Growth in the euro area is forecast at 0.7%, while U.S. growth is downgraded to 1.4%. Global inflation is projected to remain elevated at 2.9%. Nearly 70% of economies saw downward revisions, with Mexico slashed to just 0.2%. China's forecast was held steady at 4.5%, supported by fiscal space. The bank warns that this decade may see the weakest growth in over 60 years. European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen has stated that the Commission proposed an 18th package of sanctions against Russia for its invasion of Ukraine, aimed at Moscow's energy revenues, its banks, and its military industry. The new package proposes banning transactions with Russia's Nord Stream gas pipelines, as well as banks that engage in sanctions circumvention. The Commission also proposed lowering the Group of Seven Nations price cap on Russia crude oil to $45 a barrel from $60 a barrel in a bid to cut Russia's energy revenues. Von der Leyen added that the oil price cap will be discussed at a G7 meeting this week.
Targeting the Russian banking sector by limiting its ability to raise funding and conduct transactions. We propose to transform the existing prohibition to use the SWIFT system into a full transaction ban. And we propose to apply such a transaction ban to another 22 Russian banks. We also propose to extend the transaction ban to financial operators in third countries that finance trade to Russia in circumvention of sanctions. And we also propose to sanction the Russian Direct Investment Fund, its subsidiaries, and its investment projects. In this way, an important channel for financing projects to modernize the Russian economy and strengthen its industrial base will be strictly limited. Now, the third point is that we propose further export bans worth more than 2.5 billion euros.
The Office for National Statistics has reported that pay growth in Britain slowed sharply and unemployment rose to its highest in nearly 4 years in the 3 months to April, potentially making the Bank of England less cautious about cutting interest rates further. Data showed that wage growth, excluding bonuses, slowed to 5.2%, its weakest since the 3 months. The jobless rate rose to 4.6% from 4.5%, its highest since the 3 months to May 2021. It also reveals a 6.7% increase in the minimum wage. The April data was the first since employers were hit by a £25 billion rise in social security contributions. The UK government has committed €14.2 billion of investment to build a new Sizewell C nuclear plant ahead of the spending review. The UK Treasury highlighted that Sizewell C will create 10,000 direct jobs, thousands more in firms supplying the plant, and generate enough energy to power 6 million homes. British Finance Minister Rachel Reeves added that the landmark decision would kickstart economic growth. Energy Minister said the investment was necessary to usher in a golden age of clean energy.